Hello, and welcome back to DemonCrawl with Brian. It's been, once again, a number of days since I've last played, and coming back today, I think what I'd like to do is to try out a different mastery. So let's get Night 1, begin the quest with 1 defense, and I guess we have to upgrade to a new version of Knight before we'd be able to... oh, I could spend it right now. Yeah, gain 1 more defense each time you spend at least 20 coins. Okay, let's do that. Alright, and then I'm going to select that mastery. And so let's try things out with Knight. And we do have a new quest, which is quest number 5, Shadow Man. But let's go through here and let's select Knight 2. So begin with 1 defense, gain 1 defense each time you spend at least 20 coins. So that's another incentive for us to spend coins. And apparently there's a cutscene now. Alright.
We recall the glory days.
And voice acting.
At the dawn of Respite's End.
Respite's End. That was,
Looking for another way.
That was one of the quest names, as I recall.
Travel around the bend. We become you.
Are we supposed to be looking at a mushroom cloud here?
Will you become too?
Alright.
Look again in solitude.
I can't help but think.
Worship.
Well, Shadow Man. Alright, so Shadow Man I think was the name of the stage. Are there going to be bosses in this game? I don't even know what that would mean or look like. Okay, Shadow Man, new daily mission. Oh, right, someone was telling me that there's like daily challenges, and I don't know if I've like unlocked them or whatever. Is this like quests I'm working towards, or bonuses I'm working towards? Achievements might be the word I was looking for. Alright, let's just go in here. What does this say? War is an illusion, except for it's spelled backwards. Okay. Power level 1? Alright, that seems pretty easy, especially since I start out with 1 defense. Alright, so let's check things out. Do I remember how to play this game? Let's hope so. I will want the money. Because the money is going to allow me to buy things and get more defense as a result. So that is definitely good. The audio in this place is kind of awful. So I'm not really looking forward to listening to this for very long. Also, it appears that I might be... Okay, 2 out of 3, so even if they were shoved over here, one of them would already be next to the one that's over here, which means that these 3 are all safe. Okay, so that allows me to do a whole bunch of things over here again. So I'm glad we could reason through that. And one of those 2 means these 3 have to be safe from this one. And here's a treasure. Grappling hook. Reveal random corner cells until one is open that has a monster. Alright, so basically when I get stuck and don't want to take damage, I have that available to me. Terrific. The 2 there is very easy to work with. Let's get some more monies, because we like monies. And yeah, do anything that we can to get out of this stage and quit having to listen to this awful background. Can't call it music on this stage, just background audio. Don't know what else to refer to it as. Alright, but the good news is that after breaking open that one little difficult bit right at the start, the rest of this level has not been too bad. Okay, exactly one of those means that this one is okay, which means it's got to be that one. And what else do we got over here? One of these means all 3 of these are okay. One of these means that this one's okay. And what else can we do here? We can open up this. Alright, fantastic. Good, good, good. A heart that I don't need. I don't know that I have any bonuses for leaving the heart at the end of this stage. So I'm not sure that we can really get any benefit out of it. And boots. Yes. Let's go ahead and put them on. Yeah. I don't think there's a disadvantage to putting it on now. I can imagine cases where it might be better to not be wearing it yet, but I don't think those cases are currently in effect. Alright, we got through this dumb stage and don't have to listen to that background anymore. Guess I could always turn down the quote-unquote music volume if I need to. Alright, I only have 12. I want to spend 20, and so I think I'm not going to go to the item shop yet. Let's see if we can find some more money first.
Go with God.
Alright, and remove an omen, sanctify cells with objects for 48 coins. Don't have 48 coins yet, but I'm working my way there, so just hang tight. And a hand axe, chop down signs. Neat! Tell me more about that. It's a passive. I can chop down signs. I suppose then the signs might be covering numbers, and so you gain access to the number that was underneath it. I guess might be the advantage of being able to chop down signs. I had never really thought about it before, in terms of that being signs are kind of a penalty because they're an object that's obscuring potential information in a space. But I suppose that might be the case. Okay, so exactly one of these means this too means we can go there. Exactly one of these means that this is safe. Exactly one of these means that, well, all three of those have to go there. And that'll actually open up a whole lot over here, so hooray for that. Exactly one of those with the 4 over here means that one has to be bad. Pretty sure I did that correctly. Let's just imagine that I did. One of these means this one. Great. Well, not that great, because now we've got some 50-50 action going on over there. But I think the power level on this one, power's only 1 to 2, so I have enough defense that I don't really need to worry about taking damage too much. So maybe that's not a big deal. So maybe I'll just go with my 50-50 here. There's only one monster left, so with 50-50 here, that means I can open up this and this, and it's still just 50-50, right? One of those, yeah, so let's just try one. Alright, we got lucky, hooray. Stage clear. Another untouchable, flawless performance for a little bit of extra experience, hooray! And there's another shop. I do have some monies now, and I could get more defense. So, sure, let's see if there's anything I want to buy. Ace of Spades. The sum of values of target 3x3 is exactly 21. Gain a revive. That's pretty cool. 21 means in a 3x3 area there's 9 of them, so it'd be like averaging around 2. That seems like a thing that totally happens. So that sounds pretty good. Negate effects of an omen when it's triggered, but it's only 50%. And kill visible monsters. They deserve it. Yeah, I think I want to go after the Ace of Spades. And I'll get more defense. Yeah, my defense just went up. Neat. Okay. That is pretty cool. So we'll have to remember to try to use that if we see a 3x3 area of 21. Alright. Power level 1 to 3 here in this thing. And it's much more listen-toable. This level. Much more musical. So I'm happy about that already. And I'll wait until I clear out a bit of the level before I go looking for 21 zones. I think will be the plan. Alright, so let's just go after the easy low-hanging fruit at the start. Of which there seems to be plenty. And I can open up these 3. Let's see. Okay, 2 of those means I can open up nothing. Okay, exactly one of those means this one's okay. Exactly one of those means that one is bad. Let's see. Exactly one of these means that this one, all these have to be open. Alright, exactly one of these, but this too means that this one has to be. Here's a treasure chest. And spend 5 coins to uncomplete the selected item shop. Oh, interesting. Alright, so if you want to reopen a shop in order to go searching for more items, I could do that. Alright, since one of these, and we got this, that means these have to be open. Good, good, good. And let's see. One of those means one of these, and the 2 is here, so this one has to be okay. But now I'm starting to run low on things I can do. No, this 2 means I can open up these. And let's see, that one has to go there. So here is a whole bunch more information once again. Great. Let's see, 2, so exactly one of these, which means this one has to be open. Alright. Things are happening. Things are happening in the background music track as well. This one I'm willing to call music. Alright, exactly one of these means that has to be open. We know that's there, so this 2 then has to be here. And then that has to be there, which means that one has to go there. Information is being gleaned. Alright, so we finished everything in the bottom, and so we're just coming up into here now. We got a 50-50 there. We got one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. There's only 4 monsters left. One of them has to be here. One of them has to be here. So in these 9 squares, the other 2 are. So I'm gonna take a risk. Okay, and so one of them's there. Okay, so one of them's here, one of them's here, one of them's here, which means one of them's here. If exactly one of them is here, then this one has to be open due to this 2. And now I might have enough information to actually solve it if I work through everything. Let's see, one's there, one's in here, and one's one of these 2. I'm not sure I can break it down further than that. Like, there's a parity thing here, but it doesn't really help me. And do I want... Oh, let's check out the Ace of Spades thing. Hold on. So, I need a 3x3 area. That totals exactly 21. So, do I have that? 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's not quite high enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. Also not enough. 9. So here's a question. Some value of target. So, visible area. So I presume the stars, like, basically don't have the numbers. It's only the actual visible numbers. We got 7, 14, 17, 19 over here. So I don't think I actually have it yet. Because... reasons. Okay. Let's take one of my 1 and 3s then. Alright, that one turned out to be a monster. And it damaged my boots. But we're still alive. And now I know that these 2 have to be open due to previous reasoning. And since there's a 1 here, and I know it's here, that means it can't be here. And that gives us all the information from over here. Similarly, this gives us a ton of information over here, and we're able to finish the rest. Okay, great. So we still have all of our health. But we didn't go flawless that time. And I don't have enough money for me to consider the shop right now. So let's check out this guy. Light at the end of the tunnel. Alright. Funky music track going on here. But another one that I can tolerate. And kind of disgusting looking markers and level though. But that's fine. Alright, one of those means that's gonna go there. Let's see. 2 there, 3 there. Open some more of these. Alright. This level also seems to be going good, and if I get some super high number densities, we'll try to activate the Ace of Spades. But I see now that that's going to be a little bit more difficult to activate than I originally thought when I bought it, but it was still worth buying, because buying a thing gave me a bonus. Some extra defense, because I have the Night Mastery going this time around. In case somehow you've been lost over the past 15 minutes, there's the quick recap. So let's see, with the 3 here, even if the other 2 were packed over here, one would still be next to the one, so this one has to be open. And let's see, with the 2 here, even if they were packed down here, one of them next to this one would have to be, so this one has to be open. And so exactly one of these and exactly one of these, which I can't quite work out yet. Alright, even if the 2 packed were over here, it would be next to this one, which means both of these actually have to be open, and that's going to give me a ton of information. So hooray for that. So for example, this one has to be open now, which means that has to go there. But now we have a 50-50 over there. I'm going to hold on to that, not make a decision about it just yet. This can go here. We do have some that can open up in here now. Yeah, actually a fair bit. Okay, great. More places to make progress safely. Alright, but we do have 2+2 defense right now. So I can afford to make some mistakes, although it will end up breaking some armor, potentially. And let's see. Exactly one of those. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. I feel like there's something better that I can do in here. Got a 1 and 3 there. Got a 1 and 3 on the bottom 3 of those. Got a 50-50 there. And remind me what my other things are. Reveal random corner cells until one is open to monster, and I can recharge this thing, so let's go ahead and use it. Alright, so I got that one apparently. Alright, so we can go ahead and do that. And there's the monster that actually got revealed, which also helps a ton. Yeah, actually tons and tons. Great. And then we also got a 2 over here, which is some amount of information. Probably should have done that earlier, so that it would have more time to recharge. Kind of forgotten about spells and mana until just now, so it's been a bit of time. And then what's the other thing I have that I can activate? Oh yeah, the Ace of Spades. Still don't think we're there based on the numbers that I'm seeing. Alright, so we got a 1 and 3. Is that my best opportunity right now? I think it might be, so let me just try this one. Okay, so one of these 2 and one of these 2, which means this 2 is already covered, so all of these are open. There we go. Give me a treasure. 8 gold. Hooray. I'll take it. Alright. And this opens up lots of this. Goody goody gumdrops. Alright, I think we're going to be able to clear this out. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Finish. Alright, and another level up. How many tokens do I get for that? 10! Nice, I'm level 30. And what is this? Sabertooth Amulet. When you complete a stage, gain a minion. Your minions can survive an extra point of damage. Ah, that's pretty cool. Did I get that right now? We'll see if it's in my inventory. I did not. I think I just unlocked it as a future legendary or something. With 33 coins, I could probably buy something. So, let's try to do so. Let's go back to this item shop. Item chests also contain random potion. That doesn't sound too exciting to me. Whenever you lose an item, explode 4 random cells. That seems pretty good as a passive. Like, I could lose items in a number of ways, potentially. Minions spawn in the wild. Ooh. Minions are the guys who walk around and kill things and open up cells for me, I think. No. Those are familiars. Minions are things I put in my inventory that can sacrifice themselves for taking damage for me. Both of these seem pretty good. I can't buy them both. Ah, they're both good. I'm going to do the minion one. And it'll also give me extra defense. But if I had the money for that, I would have done that as well. Because they also kind of coordinate with one another. Because you can spend the minions, I think. So that would be an example of losing an item, I think. Alright, what do we have here? Devouring. Lose the first item in your inventory whenever you make a mistake. There's another way we could lose things in our inventory. Okay, whenever you make a mistake. And the first item was the grappling hook. So I don't really want that to happen. I forgot to check my Ace of Spades at the end of that, but I don't think the monster density was high enough. Alright, so here's a minion. So we're definitely going to take that. Here's a minion too. Cool. And so remind me, are minions green consumables? Yes. Great. Okay. And who are you? Selling apples. I don't need the apples right now, but it's good to know that I can buy back some health. Okay. And we are recharging our grappling hook. And we'll keep an eye out for the opportunity to use that. Okay. Things are happening. Alright, that's very nice. Get rid of a bunch of monsters. Or open up a bunch of cells pretty quickly. Yeah, it's a bunch of monsters too. There's pretty high monster density over there. One of those means this one has to be. Alright, yeah, we got some good monster densities that, so long as all the cells are identifiable, ends up working in your favor. But then it also, when you have very high monster density, tends to kind of like set up walls of monsters that you can't easily explore behind. So at that point we might be starting to use some minions or something. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's see, what else do I got? At least a few more places that I can open some things up. How about up top over here? Yes, great. Alright, so this is still going pretty well. And we are gaining some monies. We always like the monies. Exactly one of these two would cover everything for that too. And exactly one of those would cover everything for that, so that has to go there. Aha, that 5 gives me a lot of information. I should see if the Ace of Spades could already kick in now. 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 19. No, but close. I don't see anywhere else that looks high enough yet. So I guess that's actually pretty hard to activate. Alright, we have the apples over there in reserve if we need them. Grappling hook is fully charged. Should I use it now? Random corner spaces? I think I'm gonna wait until I really need it before using it again. Because I might be able to solve this stage without needing it, and I'd prefer to, like, walk into the next stage with it fully charged, I think. I'm not sure. That might be the right strategy, it might be the wrong strategy. Exotic. Altar of Blood. Automatically discharges whenever you take damage. The stage power becomes the amount of damage taken. Oh. Okay. Alright. Not sure how I feel about that, but I do have a bit of defense, and so I'm not likely to take much damage, and so that might be okay. Yeah, let's not think about it too hard right now. Let's just continue to play well. That's always a good strategy. It's like the advice when you say don't die to, like, someone whose stream you're watching. It's like, thanks for the good advice. Don't die. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, we did it. And I didn't have to use the spell, so we managed to carry it forward. Terrific. Let's look one more time for Ace of Spades. I don't think 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 17, 19, 20. I almost got it there. 4, 8, 10, 17, 5, 4, 8, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I can't activate it here. Okay, let's do it. Ace of Spades. Right here. You now have 1 revive. Cool. So, is the revive the extra heart that's here? Yes. So I think basically that means if your health goes below 1, like down to 0 or less, basically you don't die, but instead you come back, I think is the mechanic that's going on there. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, but we cleared another stage. We're in good shape. And yeah, I have time in this episode to try to clear one more stage. So let's check out Metropolis, where guys hit from 2 to 6. I could buy an item in order to get more defense. 2 to 6, even if I get hit by a 4, I'm hardly taking any damage, so I think we're okay. So let's just go ahead and hop right in and save things for next time. Is that another minion? Nice. And I need to remember that I have the minions in my inventory, so that I can actually try spending them if we get ourselves into trouble. Because they're good. Okay. Yeah, better than okay. This seems like a fine start. Oh, a fellow knight. I can activate your mastery's ultimate ability for 10 coins. Gain 3 defense. Yes, please. Neat. Alright. Now I have 6 defense. That's awesome. Oh no! Glitch. Spawn a canker, your orbs move erratically. Boo. Alright, so we have to worry about not accidentally clicking on that guy. Oh, and he jumps around. He's a glitchy... Alright, that's actually going to be pretty obnoxious. It would be nice to get rid of that omen somehow at some point. So we'll just have to see if that opportunity ever arises. And in the meantime, just be careful where we click. Alright, such is life in this game. Alright, lots of bad guys over there. Where are all the good guys? The good guy that I really want to see now is the guy who gets rid of your omens. Like, honestly, it's not the worst omen. I've played with these guys bouncing around on the screen before, and haven't actually clicked on one yet. But it definitely... It uses some of your brain capacity to avoid clicking on them, like right there, where I almost just did. And you need brain capacity to play this game, and most games. Alright, so exactly one of these two would already cover this too, so this one's open. Exactly one of these two had already covered this one, so this one's open, and now I can mark those. Great. Can I do some more over here? Yes. Let's remember that we have the grappling hook as well. Could be super good for us. Like, the creativity of this, despite the fact that it's not a particularly fun mechanic, like, for Minesweeper, like, game, like, it's a very creative mechanic. Like, I like... This game is a relatively simple concept. And while I've complained a little bit before in terms of just kind of, like, front-loading and overloading everything at the beginning, like, it has a lot of interesting mechanics. That I would not have immediately thought of on my own if I were developing a game like this. This game is creative, I guess is basically all I'm trying to say. And I do appreciate that. Alright, those open up. Exactly one of those means this 3 lets us do that. Alright, so we got a 50-50 over there that we'll worry about a little bit later. Got a 50-50 there, which means this one, actually, I know all of those. And what do we have here? We have high monster density, that's what we have. Great. Great. Okay, so is it just that 50-50? No, there's still more down here. Let's take a look. Okay, exactly one of these two means this one has to be. And that solves all of that. So there's just this 50-50. So I think I could just use the grappling hook, honestly. Or I could sacrifice a minion. And what was this thing? Alright, that's just a thing that automatically goes off. Let's use the grappling hook. Alright. And... oh no, was there one over here that I didn't see? Nitrous Minesweeper. Oh, it starts in corners until it hits a monster. It's not just uncovered corners. Okay, so I wasted the grappling hook because I misunderstood its mechanic. So in that case, let's sacrifice a minion. Alright. So he just marked that, and that allows us to finish. Okay, great. Okay, and I learned something about the grappling hook, which is it doesn't only look at uncovered cells, or covered cells, it looks at all the cells. And so it really does go to corners, regardless of if you've already solved the corner. Okay, I can work with that in the future. Speaking of the future, I think that's what you'll have to look forward to, because that is all I'm going to do for today. So next time we will continue on with this quest, and yeah, at some point I'll have to check out the daily challenges in this game as well. So there's always still a lot to look forward to. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more DemonCrawl. For now, bye-bye.